Bachmans makes the home improvement process easy. The Bachman family has proudly served the Berks County community for over 50 years. Tonight, we turn the spotlight on not one, but two players. First of all, for the Reading Red Knights, Lex Rodriguez finished the season strong, double-digit scoring in 4 of the last 6 games. Actually, that was last season. She finished very strong to propel her into a season where she's averaging almost 14 points a game. And Amaya Stewart, the two-time Berks County Player of the Year. She's a 1,000-point career scorer, averaging just shy of 20 points. She is committed to the University of Albany. That is our spotlight players. And we have to quickly get all this in, Jake, because we just move on from game to game. But we had a good first one, hoping the second one will be equal to the first.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 games here today, the first one that we had, Wilson and Governor Mifflin, was a great game. Governor Mifflin came from behind to eventually win. And game 2, same thing, Wilson and Governor Mifflin. They've given a show first half of the games here tonight. It was an overtime win for the Wilson Bulldogs over the Governor Mifflin Mustangs. So now we turn the page on. Now it's Reading and Wyomissing. It's a good Wyomissing team. Aaron Anders has himself a really good squad. But, hey, Rashida Suber's Red Knights, they're looking to come in here tonight and, pull themselves an upset and get themselves to tomorrow night. So, it should be a good one. I mean, you just hope that it follows kind of the trend that the first 2 games tonight have followed, because it's been some good basketball, competitive basketball, and that's what you want to be singing this time of year, Jeff.
Well, we've got our keys to the game. The keys to the game are being brought to you by a RE/MAX real estate agent, Phil Macaronis. If you're buying or selling a home, Phil Macaronis is a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame with over 20 years of experience providing countless buyers and sellers keys to their real estate transactions. Call 610-670-2770. Ask for Phil Macaronis for the keys to buying and selling your home. Well, the keys to the game, first of all, for Rashida Suber. She's in year number 5. Tempo, control style, or play the style that they want to play. They can go deep into the roster. So any way they want to play, any way anybody wants to play against them, they can play. Poise. Act like you've been here before. She needs the seniors to set the mood, set the pace, and make it look like this is old hat to them. And this is their second home here, right in the backyard here, the Santander, right in the backyard for the Reading Red Knights, and take that to heart and play like you're at home. For Wyomissing, Aaron Anders in year number 5 as well. They want to control the press and control the pace of this game. They know that it's a physical roster. They can run them ragged. Also, they want to deal with the physicality that Reading will provide. And a simple thing, finish your layups. It's basketball 101. We'll take a second timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the starting lineups of Game 3. It's the women of Wyomissing taking on the women of Reading, right here on your home for high school basketball, 830 WEEU, Berks and beyond.
They say dogs are man's best friend, so they deserve the very best. Houndstown in Reading is a full-service dog daycare and boarding facility with spacious rooms, quality grooming, and plenty of room for fun. While you're away, the dogs will play. Houndstown has all the enrichment your pet needs for their physical and social health. They offer a variety of spa services like baths, nail trimming, toothbrushing, and dematting. Give Fido the finest at Houndstown, 610-947-1441, or visit houndstownreading.com.
Sure Stay Plus by Best Western offers a welcoming, comfortable stay for the business or leisure traveler, providing clean and cozy rooms at a reasonable price. Conveniently located at the intersection of Route 12 and North 5th Street in Reading, Sure Stay Plus provides a fresh, hot breakfast buffet, all-day coffee, free fast Wi-Fi, HD TV, fridge, and microwave, and much more. Plus, business travelers have access to services such as copying and a meeting space. Call 610-371-0500 to book your stay or visit bestwestern.com.
Are your garage doors noisy, squeaky, or moving unevenly? Do they snap, crackle, or pop? Having trouble opening and closing them? Don't be left sitting in the driveway. It's time for a tune-up from Overhead Doors. Starting at just $99, we'll inspect, lube, and adjust your garage doors so they operate smoothly. Call today and ask for a tune-up special from Overhead Door, your hometown garage door company since 1965. Overhead Door, we're more than just doors. OverheadDoorReading.com.
WECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
Welcome back, everybody, from the Santander Arena with Jake Starr. I'm Jeff Nolan. We have game number 3 coming up. Top seed at Wyomissing, going for the three-peat. They've done it 2 years in a row. At the expense of 2 years ago, they did it. They beat Reading in the final game. So Reading looking to avoid that. They beat Reading last year in the quarterfinals. So a three-peat for 3 titles in a row, and also the possibility of beating Reading 3 times in a row. Red Knights would love to stave that off, obviously. But our starting lineups tonight are being brought to you by Victor Emmanuel Beneficial Society. They've been serving authentic homemade Italian dishes for over 100 years. New memberships are now being accepted for only $10. The facility at 311 Hazel Street in Reading is also available for rental for private parties, banquets, and celebrations. Victor Emmanuel, a taste of Italy, right here in Reading. Jake Starr, you have starting lineups.
Let's start with the 4-seed Reading Red Knights, led by fifth-year head coach Rashida Suber. Her starting 5s, Anaya Bradley, a senior forward. Siani Beatty, freshman guard. Tamaya Collier is a senior guard. Yamiles Rodriguez, a senior guard, their leading scorer. And Jillian Lewis, a junior forward at 5 feet 9 inches. Top seed at Wyomissing Spartans, led by head coach Aaron Anders. He's in his 5th season. Carly Hyde, sophomore guard, leads the way. Alexis Hardy, a senior guard. Lily Marshall is a senior guard. Casey Maggs, a junior guard. And a leading scorer for Wyomissing, it is Amaya Stewart. Hair under 20 points per game. She's a senior forward. A lot more seniors, it feels like, Jeff, in this game than we talked about in our first game between Governor Mifflin and Wilson.
Well, this is definitely a Wyomissing team that is set to make a run. Last year eliminated the PIAA semifinals, the Blackhawk. They were beaten the previous year in the quarterfinals. The goal this year is to make it to the state finals. And Alexis Hardy was a guest earlier in the year on the Scoreboard Show and talked about goals. And the goals are for them to do their best and be their best and reach for the best. And the best, obviously, is to make a state championship run. The roster in itself, they've gone through an injury. Is Audrey Hurleman is back after sitting out the lacrosse season. She's got a scholarship, full scholarship to North Carolina, but she's back in the lineup. But she's, how game ready is she 3 or 4 games that she's been back, and also coming back from an injury last year was Lily Marshall. So Marshall comes back, Hurleman's back. You'll notice them. They wear the braces right there. Really looking forward to seeing Reading. I've not seen Reading. I know the history is tremendous. Lex Rodriguez was a guest of ours on the Scoreboard Show, an outstanding young lady, and really motivated to do her best and be her best and lead this team. And a name to look at, just based on last year's game, in the quarterfinals, it was just a 10-point win for Wyomissing, but Tamaya Collier had 21 points for Reading in that game. So if there's another player besides Lex Rodriguez that can play big, it is definitely Collier. And obviously going against Stewart and the rest of the Spartan team, everybody's going to have to chip away at it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's going to kind of be the big thing. Tamaya Collier is going to step up. Rodriguez, she's going to have to step up. I mean, look, it's going to have to be a total team effort. It's not going to be, a one-person show for Reading. And look, Wyomissing's a good team. They were in this very similar spot last year. They have not lost many games in the last few years under Aaron Anders, especially in the BCIAA. So it's going to be a tough hill to climb for Reading. But like you said, they're in their backyard. They're down the street from their high school. So let's see if that can prove to be an advantage for them.
And we've learned it can happen. As the tip-off tonight is being presented by Cross Keys Insurance, an independent insurance agency that can help you find the right policy for auto, home, business, or life insurance needs. With offices in both Reading and Hamburg, Cross Keys Insurance will be the key to your security. Susan Zimmerman, along with Jim Hollitz and Glenn Hartman, are the referees for game number 3. You don't make them work too hard. Everybody gets one game. You rotate them in and out, so everybody's fresh, and that's a good thing.
Not a bad gig. We're working 2 games each.
We're surviving. How about that?
We're also not running up and down the court, but we don't have to bring that part up.
I had trouble getting up the steps. We'll leave it at that. But it's going to be the home white for the Spartans as the top seed. Travel black and red for Reading. Let's get this one started as Stewart will jump center against Bradley as the ball's loose at center court and picked up by Stewart. Out there with Hardy and Handy. They try to trap on the baseline right there. Ball comes out to Stewart, playing away from the bucket to Handy. Hyde. Spin it around to Hardy. To Stewart, double teamed right away. Look at that, away from the bucket. And we'll put a couple bodies on her. She'll put a jumper up in, gets the roll for 2. 2 bodies, not the answer there on Amaya Stewart. Well, here comes Yadalex Rodriguez. We call her Lex. Casey Maggs will draw the assignment. Maggs is one of the better defenders on this Spartan team. Reading try to get the ball in tight. That was deflected. Stewart picks it up, looks up ahead. That ball is deflected out of bounds. It goes off the knees of Rodriguez. It'll be Hardy inbounding right in front of us. Carly Hyde will bring the ball up court for the Spartans. 3 losses this season, all to big-time programs. Marshall touches it. Goes over to Carly Hyde. Alexis Hardy. Now they'll be patient with this possession right here. Deep in the corner. Hardy for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Maggs. Ball loose on the floor. That is picked up and retrieved by the Red Knights. They'll run it into the front court. Beatty up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Beatty one-hand fadeaway, no good. Another offensive rebound. That is up and no good by Bradley. Chased down again. Controlled by the Red Knights. Doing nice work on the offensive glass. Rodriguez pulls it out and says, let's start again. Bradley getting the start tonight. Out there with Lewis. Now they go to the free throw line. Driving in is Bradley. In trouble. Gets rid of the ball. Comes back out. Hits the hands of Beatty. Drops it off down low and going for the finish and missing. And drawing a foul. As the Spartans will be called with their first.
That one's going to go on Maggs.
And so Zanaya Bradley will step to the free throw line. Bradley, 60% free throw shooter, had a season-high 10 points against Conrad Weiser in the regular season. First shot by Bradley is a miss. 2-0 early on Wyomissing here.
Bradley a 60% shooter at the line this year.
Strong hand is the left hand. Misses on the second one. Hardy chases down the rebound in front of Collier. But a steal and a quick 2 points by Rodriguez. Lex with a turnover, and they are trapping right at midcourt and forcing it a very difficult time to get the ball across court for Wyomissing.
Yeah, Wyomissing struggling on the defensive glass so far. A couple of turnovers early. Look, that's what Reading wants to do. Reading wants to disrupt Wyomissing. The Spartans, they want to play their game, but if Reading can be physical and disrupt them, they give themselves a chance tonight.
Now we're tied up at 2 here. 5:37 to go in first quarter. Hardy with the ball goes to Maggs. Sees Hardy down the lane, and she was grabbed and fouled. Takes a tumble to the hardwood. So this will be non-shooting. Jillian Laws will be called with the infraction. Her first, team's first. Inbounding Spartans. Stewart in a triple team back out. Maggs will drive, had the ball stripped from behind. She dives on top of it to save it. We get the...
It's a jump ball, so they're going to go back Reading's way. They had the arrow.
And you see early on, Jake, and you kind of talked about it just a few moments ago, disruption and really making Wyomissing work during every possession early on.
It's been a scrappy game to start. That's advantage Red Knights. The scrappy game always favors the underdog. Now, look, Reading is going to have to work hard for their baskets. We saw how many shot attempts it took just to get there first. So We know it's not going to come easy for them tonight.
Rodriguez tried the three ball. That was no good. Rebound was chased down by Hyde. Up ahead to Stewart. Now to Hardy on the wing. In the lane it goes to Stewart. Stewart dishes down to the low block, and Marshall underneath had it rejected out of bounds by Bradley.
Yeah, Zaniah Bradley, as you said, got a hand on it.
So Bradley will take a seat. Checking in will be Spring. And that'll be a foul, and that's going to be on Rodriguez. I think she'd want that one back.
Yeah, they're going to get her for a reach. Just a little too handsy on that one.
This is Spring, a senior, checks in for Bradley. 2 team fouls on Reading here in the first quarter. 4:48 to play. Tied at 2. Almost a steal. Going for the ball was Collier. And right now, Reading has really been disruptive early. Hyde takes the dribble to the right, backs it out, goes down the baseline to the elbow. Turnaround Stewart is true. And Maya's got 4.
Two-time Reading Player of the Year. Going to see a lot of her tonight. Team leader, 20 points per game.
Heading to the University of Albany, Greyhounds. Beatty to Spring. Back out. Rodriguez off balance. Up, no good. Crashing the boards. Colliding 2 Reading players. Stewart owns the basketball up to Maggs. Feeds it across to Hyde. Back out to Hardy. Waited on the 3. Put it up. No good. Stewart with a rebound. Powers back up. No good. One over the top, and we get a whistle.
Also dangerously close to an up and down from Alexis Hardy. It was a good job on a closeout from behind from Reading. But nonetheless, Red Knights get the ball back. It's going to be a foul on
Stewart.
It's her first, team's second.
4-2. Wyomissing, 3:57 to go in the first quarter. Winner of this will play Governor Mifflin at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We've got all the action coming your way, both audio and video. Free throw line, a turnaround Laws, bounce pass to Spring, lays it up and good.
Really nice play all around. Spring takes that backdoor cut. And an easy bounce pass to her from Laws.
Yeah, Eliza Spring, 2 points off the bench. And again, causing havoc, forcing the turnover. Here comes Reading. Starts the free throw line again. To the wing, Rodriguez fires it back to the free throw line. Little jumper is short. Rebound comes down into the hands of Marshall. Lobs it up ahead to Maggs. Maggs jumper, way short. They throw it off of Stewart and out of bounds. So Stewart tells Maggs, got to come down a little bit. We got a timeout on the floor, and I think that was going to go Wyomissing's way. We're going to take a timeout with it, tied up at 4. Wyomissing and Reading, 3:06 to go in first right here. 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Ahoy! Adelphia Seafood is your neighborhood market for the freshest seafood around, with locations in West Lawn, Fairgrounds Market, and Pottsville. They offer a range of delicious options from crab cakes, clams, fresh organic salmon, and succulent shrimp, as well as convenient take-home dinners and more. For more information or to place an order, visit adelphiaseafood.com or just call one of their stores. Enjoy top-quality seafood and exceptional service right in your community at Adelphia Seafood.
This season, stick with everyone's favorite snack, Diefenbach's potato chips. Legend has it, Mark Diefenbach loved kettle-cooked chips so much, he turned his kitchen in Berks County into the ultimate snack factory. Now, 60 years later, we're still crafting our chips with the same passion and the finest ingredients, right where it all began. Diefenbach's potato chips, available in all your favorite flavors when you need that PA-crafted crunch.
Welcome back, everybody. Santander Arena is our home with Jake Starr. I'm Jeff Nolan, along with Matt Nah back to the studio. Sean Tansky here. Tied up at 4 here, first quarter. 3 minutes to play. Reading and Wyomissing. Reading in black, white, and red. Shooting to the right now. He's driving in is Beatty. Up and good. Put it between the tape for 2. Well, they've got 6 points and spreading it out. 3 different players now. Stewart off the fingertips. They'll say that it was touched by a black jersey. So the ball will stay Wyomissing. Sheeta Suber up off the bench there. Quick question on that one. Casey Maggs with a dribble in front of that Reading bench. Now out to Hardy. Gives it to Hyde. Carly skips that dribble to the right. Wants to feed it down low. Handled there by Maggs underneath the basket. Goes out to Hurleman, who's checked in. Hurleman in a double team. They come out again. Let's restart. Marshall to Hardy. To the elbow. Hurleman puts the ball on the floor. Out to Stewart. Stewart long range. That was long, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Again, Stewart just telling everybody, calm down a little bit. We're okay. A lot of basketball to go, but Reading with an early answer.
And no, Reading has had the answer so far, and they're forcing a lot of outside shots and a lot of low percentage shots for Wyomissing. Look, Spartans, they got to get the ball down low. Work it through Stewart in the paint and let everything else kind of develop from there.
El Rodriguez wanted to bounce it, had to get it back herself. Now they go to the corner, spring at the elbow, no good. Rebound is touched twice and then handled by Hyde. Carly now met at midcourt and stripped to the basketball by Alexa Rodriguez, and it's no good. Danced on the rim, rebounded by Beatty, missed it. Wants to go up again, rejected by Stewart, falls down with ball in hand and called with a travel.
But look, I think if you're Aaron Anders, the conversation after this quarter is turnovers and rebounds. Way too many offensive boards for Reading and way too many turnovers if you're Wyomissing so far tonight. Just playing uncharacteristically, but on the flip side, you have to give a lot of credit to the Red Knights because they're forcing Wyomissing into these uncharacteristic errors.
Ella Andrews is going to check in now. Anders, we'll see her first minutes off the bench, but another turnover. Reading with the basketball. Beatty with the steal. In the lane, runs into Hurleman. We have contact on the floor. I believe this is Hurleman.
It is.
Hurleman just back into the lineup in the last half dozen games with an ACL tear. Lily Marshall missed the season a year ago, same way. She comes in, sitting down will be Hyde. So Marshall out there with Hurleman, Stewart, Anders, and Hardy. That is the five for Wyomissing. Rodriguez Spring out there along with Ortega. We'll get the other two in just a moment as the lob and is controlled by the Red Knights through the lane. Ball knocked out of the hands. Red Knights trying to come up with the basketball, and it's Collier who gave it up and got it back. Rodriguez in front of that Wyomissing bench with a dancing Aaron Anders behind her. Now they try the near side. Collier back out to Rodriguez. Steps left, dribbles right, pulls up in the lane, leaves it short. Stewart with a big rebound. Up ahead to Hardy. Oh, Hardy could run, but she never got the chance. Hardy is destined for Delaware in a track scholarship, and she wanted to run that time.
Well, it's anyone who want to run. It's the one that in the Delaware on a track scholarship. We'll say that foul's going to go against Beatty, so that's her first, third for Reading so far. What's been a low-scoring first quarter, 6-4 minute to play.
Yeah. Reading got to be very happy with this quarter. Hurleman bounce pass down low to Hardy, who finishes it with the left hand. Alexis Hardy with the bucket there. Hardy with the bucket. Her first two. Oh, a steal by Marshall. Stepped in the passing lane. Bounce pass to Hurleman. Oh, rejected. Ortega got a hand on it and said, whoa, I didn't foul anybody. Well, yeah, she's going to get called.
That's going to be Ortega. Gets the foul. Her fourth, team's first. So it'll be Audrey Hurleman.
3 for 5 from the free throw line. Make it 3 for 6 right now. 16 seconds left. Tied up at 6 here in the first quarter. Second one is good. 1 for 2 for Hurleman. Collier dishes down low with Spring, and there's a tie-up between her and Hurleman. And
the jump ball should send it back Wyomissing's way.
There's a little bit of that physicality that we talked about. Just 6.5 seconds left here. Hurlman will inbound for the Spartans. Where's she going with it? The Hardy, 5 seconds to Hurlman. Hurlman across midcourt, trapped in the double team, gets rid of it to Anders, and not enough time for Marshall to get it off. So we played one. Wyomissing 7, Reading 6. Second 8 coming up from the Santander next on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Elite Fuel Services has been one of Berks County's best-kept secrets for more than 20 years. They're a full-service heating and cooling company. Not only do they deliver heating oil, propane, diesel fuel, and gasoline, Elite also has a full HVAC team that is ready to tackle any of your heating or cooling needs. Just a quick Google search away, Elite Fuel Service. Read the reviews and give them a call. You'll feel part of the Elite Fuel family, giving you the peace of mind you deserve.
Judd Firestone Plumbing is your trusted local expert for all your plumbing needs. With over 125 years of combined experience, our team has seen it all, ensuring top quality service and expert solutions every time. From leaky faucets to the kitchen or bathroom of your dreams, we handle it all with professionalism and care. Call today at 610-678-9080. Judd Firestone Plumbing, where experience and reliability come together for your peace of mind.
Hey, a show reminder, don't forget May 5th is a Monday at 6 o'clock, a brand new season of In the Dirt with Matt Knob, local racetrack conversation all summer long into the fall. That's 6 o'clock, Monday nights beginning in May with Matt Knob, In the Dirt. Make sure you tune it in, don't turn it off. And well, don't tune out of this game right now. After one, Wyomissing up 7-6 over Reading. Jake Starr on Jeff Nolan. It will be Nayara Ortega will inbound the basketball. Lex Rodriguez will handle it from there. Bounce past, it's Maya Collier. Now back to Rodriguez. Dances with the basketball. We'll kick it over to Ocasio. Driving in off the wing, and no good by Collier, but Ocasio with the rebound. Now let's try this again, Jake. Down low, waiting for it, was Ortega. Couldn't get it to go, and Stewart gets a punishing rebound. Bounce pass skipped up ahead. That goes out of bounds. That was intended for Addie Loeb. Loeb off the bench for the first time.
I'm sure the conversation between quarters from Aaron Anders was, we got a rebound, we got to stop turning the ball over. They've done both of those things to start the second quarter so far. Like, it looks like Anders is just trying to will his team the defensive rebounds because he knows how good his squad is. He just knows that right now they're just off. But like I said, you have to give credit to Reading because they're playing a slower, more physical style of basketball right now that fits them more than it's fitting Wyomissing.
Casio goes to Spring. She'll launch the three. That's no good. Getting out in front of that rebound, but not coming up with it was Loeb, and the ball was loose on the floor and tied up. And we get another timeout, and we're going to take one as well. I think that's going to go to Wyomissing. 7:04 to go in the second. 7-6 Wyomissing. More after this on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
The Reading came into this game 6-4 in the last 10 games. They had lost to Central York, Berks Catholic, Wilson, and Governor Mifflin. Longest win streak this year was 4. The longest losing streak was actually, I think 4 was their longest. Most two-pointers they had in the game, by the way, for Reading was 25. Three-pointers were 4. So not a real three-point shooting threat are the Red Knights. But right now they don't need it. They're only down 1, 7-6. They press early. Talk about controlling the press. Aaron Anders said that early on, and right there they're able to break it into the front court. Anders goes to the post. Stewart off balance, up no good. Crashing to get a rebound, trying to save it is Marshall. Trying to save it there for the Spartans. Well, yeah, it was Marshall.
Marshall, yeah, this foot was on the line.
Marshall took the brace off. That was the...
Yeah, that's a good point. I just noticed that too, because her and Hurlman both had the brace on, but Marshall took hers off.
Oh, I've had knee surgery, knee replacement. Brave young lady. Driving. Redding. No good, but getting it back is Beatty. Rodriguez just hands it off left side. Beatty, a jumper for 2 is good.
Beatty had a bucket in the first, bucket now in the second, puts Redding back up by 1.
An 8-7 game as the ball goes off of Amaya Stewart. A turnover again.
No, it's funny because Governor Mifflin won the first game, but you felt like this was the kind of style of game that the Mustangs were going to have to play to win, and they didn't. They played a higher scoring,
They got into it. They finally
game.
got into
they
it.
got
right.
into it. It just feels like this game, Reading wants to slow the game down. They want to be physical, and that's exactly what they're doing. Reading's not shooting. Well, I mean, Reading only has 8 points, but they're, as I said, just out-rebounding Wyomissing, and they forced a lot of turnovers so far.
So it has not been pretty, but if you're a Reading fan, you are very happy right now. They go into the paint. The ball loose on the floor, picked up by Maggs. Lob up ahead. Stewart gets to it first. On the wing, spins with the dribble into a double team, has to back it out. Hardy goes over to Hyde. The up in no good. Saved by Wyomissing. A jumper no good. Stewart, a rebound in traffic and gets 2. She's got 6.
Yeah, leading scorer on both sides tonight is Stewart. No surprise there, of course.
Pull up from the free throw line by Rodriguez, no good. Hyde with the rebound. Carly now pushes it up ahead quickly into the front court. Shares it with Hardy. They go to Maggs. Maggs on the near baseline. Back out to Hyde. Now pressure defense. Stewart comes to help out. Dribbles, pulls it up. 10-footer good. Back-to-back buckets. She's got 8. Now it's an 11-8 Wyomissing lead with 5:04 to go in the half. On a timeout taken by Reading. We grab one as well. 5:03 to go in the half. 11-8 Wyomissing. More from the Santander on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
UECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
Looking for a game-winning play for your next tailgate or get-together? Score big this season with trays from Chick-fil-A. Delicious chicken nuggets and chicken strips, fruits and garden salads, chocolate chunk cookies, and their delicious mac and cheese. Make a play with Chick-fil-A and you'll be a winner every time. Visit Chick-fil-A at Broadcasting Square, 5th Street Highway, and Exeter Commons. Chick-fil-A voted America's favorite fast food restaurant.
And it was a 4-0 Amaya Stewart run for Wyomissing, 11-8. They've got a 3-point lead. Still 4:56 to go first half. Welcome back, everybody. Santander Arena with Jake Starr. I'm Jeff Nolan. And one more game after this. Travel. It was Beatty dragging that foot right there, turned the ball over. One more game after this. It's going to be number 1 seed at Berks Catholic and number 4 seed at Reading. To close out the night, and this place is going to be rocking, dude. Place is going to be rocking.
It has to be a fun last game tonight.
Let's see what we get in front of us here. Is a driving Alexis Hardy, left it short. Ball was tapped around and retrieved by the Spartans. Now to the right elbow, Hurlman quickly over to Stewart, who was whacked, smacked, and shellacked by 3 different bodies.
Bradley, that's her first. First foul by either side in this second quarter.
So Maya Stewart, outstanding career. First free throw is good. Closer to 2,000 than 1,000. Player of the year back-to-back going to Albany. That Greyhound program is an outstanding program as well. She makes 2 free throws.
Up to 10 already tonight.
Good supporting cast around her. Beatty pushed from behind, and she's called to travel. Boy, that was tight. That was Beatty called with the back-to-back travels there.
we're getting to a pretty critical junction in this first half because it feels like Wyomissing is starting to kind of get its feet under them right now. And if you're running high and you let Wyomissing start to kind of run here,
right,
there's a chance this one can get out of hand quickly. I mean, it's a 5-point game. I don't want to say that, but there's a chance that Wyomissing can really start to take control here.
Alexis Hardy, she will be called with the travel. Hey, let's go back to the first game, because if you remember, same spot about Governor Mifflin kind of started shrugging, and the body language wasn't that great, but they came back and played such a strong second half to win. So there's a kind of a similarity in these two games that we've done.
100%. And it's just, Wyomissing does, if either team goes on a run, the other team, you just got to keep your head up, man. That's what's tough about big games like this.
Dancing through the lane is Beatty. Couldn't do anything with it. Stewart with a rebound. Snap pass out of that maze of players now in front of us. Wiggling around down there is Casey Maggs, and she will help up Lex Rodriguez. Got a chance to talk to Lex. Had a great conversation. Really big on community. Loves being a Red Knight. She wants to major in psychology, and right now she's going to have to use all of it. Down 5 here after a solid first quarter with 3:50 to go in the second. Collier up, no good. Crashing the boards looking for that rebound was Laws. Couldn't come up with it. Pushed up ahead to Maggs, and that lane is up and good. Casey Maggs with 2.
First bucket for Maggs tonight. After it got called for the travel on the last possession. Good bounce back from her.
Now it's been an 8-0 run here and a steal. Stewart up ahead to Maggs. She'll chase it down, trying to catch up. Is Laws. Got a hand on it, but the follow-up by Stewart is good. Jake, there's a 10-0 run now and a timeout taken by Rashida Suber. 3:07 to go in the first half. Wyomissing 17, Reading 8. More after this on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
If you are buying or selling a home, contact RE/MAX real estate agent Phil Macaronis. With over 20 years of experience and a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, Phil does it all. From residential to commercial real estate sales. And with his large catalog of repeat and referral customers, you know you can depend on Phil Macaronis, no matter where you're looking for your next home. Call 610-670-2770 or call Phil directly anytime at 610-858-4555.
Welcome back, everybody. Santana Arena is our home here. Coming up at the half of our game, I believe Bob McCool or Rich Scarcella will talk to Matt Coldren. Wilson beat Governor Mifflin in the game prior to this in overtime. I think Matt and a player will be joining us. So if you're a Wilson fan, hang around for that. That's coming up in just a little bit. But we sit in front of you with 3:07 to play in the first half. Wyomissing on a 10-0 run. And I think 17-8 over the Red Knights of Reading. They took care of Reading 2 years ago in the finals and the quarterfinals last year. Reading would like to get some revenge as Rodriguez hawked all over, got rid of the ball. Top of the key jumper is good. Right there by Jillian Laws.
You're Wyomissing. I don't think you can be upset at that. I think you'll settle for a 20-foot 2-point jump attempt any day.
Oh, defense was in the face, too. Carly Hyde back in the lineup. Goes to Casey Maggs, goes down the baseline. As Hardy's 3 is a little bit too long. Alexis says, that's me. Ortega steps back in as Sky Blygen steps out. She came in for a brief moment there. Looking to inbound the ball with 2:28 to go in the half. Carly Hyde looks to trigger it in. Lobs it to Hardy. As that ball is taken back by Reading. Driving is Rodriguez. Lex is good. 4 for Lex Rodriguez. Back the other way, no good. Stewart looking for a rebound, ties it up instead. A lot of action underneath those ribs. A lot of bodies being thrown.
Yeah, and Reading's just scratching and clawing. I mean, that's the big thing. They're only down 5. I mean, it was 17-8, just a couple of moments ago. So, like I said, you're Reading high. You've played a really good defensive game so far. All you need is a couple of hoops, and you're right back in it.
Well, tough D sends that ball out of bounds. And, again, Reading right back up off the canvas, and here we go. Down 5, 2 minutes to go in the first half in the basketball. Rodriguez, when she's on the court, anything can happen. Laws for 3, ill-advised, no good. Hardy's going to push it up ahead. Alexis got hurt as she went down. That was a very awkward shot that started when she was about 3/4 of the way to the floor, went off of the head of the defender, back off of her head.
Aaron Anders directly across from us, extending his arms, and he's basically saying, how in the world was that not a foul?
Inbound, Hardy catches that inbound. Now they go right to the free throw line. Hurlman open, no good. Rebounded down there by Collier. Pushes it up ahead. Tries to elude the double team on the baseline. Tries to go deep baseline. That's deflected out of bounds by Hardy. So try to pick up the tempo a little bit, push it down the floor, but the defense gets back that time for Wyomissing. Hurlman, who just sat down, gets right off the bench because they've got to look at Hardy real quick. 1:28 left in the half. And a reaching from behind will be called on Mags on Ortega.
Not a lot of fouls in this quarter, just the second one total. But it is Mags' second total.
Yeah, that's going to bring Ella Anders off the bench for Wyomissing. So Mags will sit. So Beatty Rodriguez, trying to get the 5 out there. Laws. Rodriguez will trigger the inbound. Ortega and Collier. Black and red for the Red Knights. They are down 17-12 with $1:20. Running through the lane, up and no good. Got a block there. That's going to go against the Spartans.
Looks like it's on the floor. That's Hurlman's second.
Yeah, Hurlman's got number 2.
So Hurlman's got 2. Mags has 2. Does not look like Hurlman's heading to the bench with 1:20 left.
Laws gives the ball to Ortega. That shot was blocked by Stewart, saved on the baseline by Hurlman. Up ahead to Amaya. Amaya will bring the ball into the front court by herself. Chased there by Rodriguez. To an open Anders, now to Hyde. Hyde's going to back it out. We go under a minute left in the half. Through the hands of Anders, out of bounds in front of that Reading bench. There's a coach that has handled the basketball many times during her career. Rashida Suber. 2,100 points at Reading, 1,800 points at Coppin State. Went into the Hall of Fame at Coppin State in 2020.
Now she's back coaching her alma mater.
6 years an assistant, 5th year as a head coach. Red Knights, solid first half. Jumper on the wing, no good. Stewart with a rebound in traffic. Here we go, 40 seconds left to the break. Hyde. Stewart spins with the dribble, collides with Beatty, pulls up at the elbow. Jumper skims the rim, no good. Offensive rebound.
Yeah,
pulled
good rebound
down by
Marshall.
Yeah. Hardy back into the lineup, drives, and she is fouled, and she will shoot. Alexis Hardy will step to the free throw line.
So Laws has her second for the Red Knights in his second quarter, 26.3 to go. I mean, why missing only 17 points? Definitely not the offensive output they're used to.
No, first free throw is no good. Alexis missed both of them. Beatty with the rebound. Here comes Siani. Takes it the distance and lays it up for two. Great take there by Beatty. Now they try to press and trap again. That doesn't work. Anders with the but now it's deflected down, but picked up by Marshall. Snap pass over to Hyde for 3. No good. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Recovered by Marshall. Goes to Stewart. It's good if it goes. No, off the back of the rim. No good. One in the books, and it's a good one. Wyomissing the top seed, 17. 4th seed at Reading, 14. We'll come back, recap the first half next here from the Santander Arena on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Got a special event? Let Renner's Markets cover the catering with their delicious selection of party platters and prepared foods. Host the best brunch with their sunrise brioche sliders, wraps, and fruit trays. Treat your guests to Renner's assortment of pastries and cakes, or take your party to the next level with fried or rotisserie chicken, shrimp cocktail trays, traditional or boneless wings, and even more easy-to-heat meals made by our executive chefs. Put down the apron and pick up the party with Renner's Catering. Check out the menu at the market or order online at rennersmarkets.com.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is Cross Keys Insurance. Get a quote today at crosskeysins.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Sure Stay Plus by Best Western offers a welcoming, comfortable stay for the business or leisure traveler, providing clean and cozy rooms at a reasonable price. Conveniently located at the intersection of Route 12 and North 5th Street in Reading, Sure Stay Plus provides a fresh, hot breakfast buffet, all-day coffee, free fast Wi-Fi, HD TV, fridge and microwave, and much more. Plus, business travelers have access to services such as copying and a meeting space. Call 610-371-0500 to book your stay or visit bestwestern.com.
UECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
Hi, I'm Mike Kuhn with Kuhn Funeral Homes. Since 1937, our family has been committed to serving our community. We now have 3 active generations, as I have the honor of working with my father and son. With 5 convenient locations to serve our neighbors, Kuhn Funeral Homes continues to dedicate our family to your family. Thank you for believing in us, and we promise to always be there for you.
They say dogs are man's best friend, so they deserve the very best. Houndstown in Reading is a full-service dog daycare and boarding facility with spacious rooms, quality grooming, and plenty of room for fun. While you're away, the dogs will play. Houndstown has all the enrichment your pet needs for their physical and social health. They offer a variety of spa services like baths, nail trimming, toothbrushing, and dematting. Give Fido the finest at Houndstown, 610-947-1441, or visit houndstownreading.com.
Are your garage doors noisy, squeaky, or moving unevenly? Do they snap, crackle, or pop? Having trouble opening and closing them? Don't be left sitting in the driveway. It's time for a tune-up from Overhead Door. Starting at just $99, we'll inspect, lube, and adjust your garage doors so they operate smoothly. Call today and ask for a tune-up special from Overhead Door, your hometown garage door company since 1965. Overhead Door, we're more than just doors. OverheadDoorReading.com.
Ahoy! Adelphia Seafood is your neighborhood market for the freshest seafood around, with locations in West Lawn, Fairgrounds Market, and Pottsville. They offer a range of delicious options from crab cakes, clams, fresh organic salmon, and succulent shrimp, as well as convenient take-home dinners and more. For more information or to place an order, visit adelphiaseafood.com or just call one of their stores. Enjoy top-quality seafood and exceptional service right in your community at Adelphia Seafood.
If you are buying or selling a home, contact RE/MAX real estate agent Phil Macaronis. With over 20 years of experience and a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, Phil does it all, from residential to commercial real estate sales. And with his large catalog of repeat and referral customers, you know you can depend on Phil Macaronis, no matter where you're looking for your next home. Call 610-670-2770 or call Phil directly anytime at 610-858-4555.
Elite Fuel Services has been one of Berks County's best-kept secrets for more than 20 years. They're a full-service heating and cooling company. Not only do they deliver heating oil, propane, diesel fuel, and gasoline, Elite also has a full HVAC team that is ready to tackle any of your heating or cooling needs. Just a quick Google search away. Elite Fuel Service. Read the reviews and give them a call. You'll feel part of the Elite Fuel family, giving you the peace of mind you deserve.
Judd Firestone Plumbing is your trusted local expert for all your plumbing needs. With over 125 years of combined experience, our team has seen it all, ensuring top quality service and expert solutions every time. From leaky faucets to the kitchen or bathroom of your dreams, we handle it all with professionalism and care. Call today at 610-678-9080. Judd Firestone Plumbing, where experience and reliability come together for your peace of mind.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
Looking for a game-winning play for your next tailgate or get-together? Score big this season with trays from Chick-fil-A. Delicious chicken nuggets and chicken strips, fruits and garden salads, chocolate chunk cookies, and their delicious mac and cheese. Make a play with Chick-fil-A and you'll be a winner every time. Visit Chick-fil-A at Broadcasting Square, 5th Street Highway, and Exeter Commons. Chick-fil-A voted America's favorite fast food restaurant.
This season, stick with everyone's favorite snack, Diefenbach's potato chips. Legend has it, Mark Diefenbach loved kettle-cooked chips so much, he turned his kitchen in Berks County into the ultimate snack factory. Now, 60 years later, we're still crafting our chips with the same passion and the finest ingredients, right where it all began. Diefenbach's potato chips, available in all your favorite flavors when you need that PA-crafted crunch.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Another teenager fell victim to fake pills. Smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Where are these pills coming from, and how are kids getting them? Right from under our noses, crooks are targeting kids on social media and selling them counterfeit pills that could seal their fate with a click of a button. It may seem harmless, maybe it doesn't even seem like a drug deal, but it definitely is. So before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be that easy? Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that many fake pills contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real. Brought to you by USPTO and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information, visit talktheyhearyou.samhsa.gov.
What is dementia? Is it the same as Alzheimer's? What is vascular dementia, Lewy body, FTD, TBI, and CTE? If someone has memory loss, does that mean they have dementia? Millions of Americans ask these questions every day. I did too, and I learned. My wife Ginny developed dementia. I didn't know what to do or what was coming next. I'm Kevin Jamison, volunteer and president of the Dementia Society of America. I'm excited to offer you a free guide to understanding dementia. It's filled with facts about dementia, care planning, how doctors can help, and ways to keep your brain as healthy as possible. The Dementia Society of America is a national nonprofit, and we're ready to answer your questions. You want to live life to the fullest. I know that. Ginny did too, and I'm confident that we can help. Get your copy of the guide. Go to 1-800-DEMENTIA.org or call 1-800-DEMENTIA. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's nice to have you here. As we get through some technical difficulties, your second half is underway. 17-14. Wyomissing with the lead, and the ball belongs to Reading, and a foul will be called immediately on Jake Mack. That is number 3, Jake, for Mack.
Yeah, it's early here in that second half, too, so Mag's going to take a seat probably for a little bit. I won't see her until at least later in the third quarter.
So Reading with a basketball. Collier, bounce pass, gets it down in front of that Reading bench. Handling it now is Rodriguez. Head fake to the right, dribbles to the left, jumper from the free throw line, no good. Hurleman with the rebound. Up ahead to High, dribbles through traffic. Going for it is Rodriguez and Hardy. Hardy won the battle, drove the lane, and could not pick up the bucket. About 34 seconds into the third quarter. 3-point Wyomissing lead. Yeah, 3-point lead. That's it. Off the inbound. Hardy, elbow, turns around, sees Marshall. Gives the pass into Hurlman, who goes up to the left hand.
First field goal tonight for Hurlman and a free throw back in the first. First time he gets in the field.
Oh, Collier with plenty of room down the lane, no good. Tied up one more time. Possession arrow goes to Wyomissing, I believe. Got a couple technical difficulties. Sounds a little different right now. But don't forget, you've got the video. The video is free. Go to 830W Sports. 5-point lead for Wyomissing, but another turnover. We saw that early in the first quarter. But carrying the basketball back the other way will be Zaniah Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley just got underneath and tongued it a little bit too much right there. But like we said, it's been the turnovers today for Wyomissing. That's the first. I mean, they're averaging 51 points per game. They're sitting at 19, a little bit past the half. If you're running high, I mean, obviously you want better offense. You're thrilled with the defensive effort you've had tonight.
So Weil with the ball. Hurlman in front of his own bench. Dumps it. Now looking for a trailer. Sees Hyde. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by the Spartans. Hurlman stops. Dumps it into the paint. Goes to the low block. And finishing is Lily Marshall. Good ball rotation.
Let's go for Lily Marshall tonight. She's got 2.
Marshall on the score sheet. 6:20 to go in the third. 7-point Wyo lead. Biggest is 9. Around the screen, rolling off the screen, but they couldn't connect on the pass. Hardy wants to penetrate. Can't. Pulls it back, but a steal. Rating with Rodriguez. Hurlman tries to catch her from behind. A great play by Rodriguez to keep the body control.
Yeah, that was a great play. Get that body control. And look, it's just a 5-point game. Reading has very much been keeping up with this pace.
Stewart down to Hurlman, who took a bump and a foul. Maya playing a very unselfish game, sharing the basketball. Maya Collier with a foul. That's her first. Collier, that is number 1 in teams first. Audrey Hurlman with that brace, snugly around the left knee for an ACL. Talked about the scholarship going to North Carolina. Some said, well, why would you play? Well, why wouldn't you play? You're a high school kid. Play with these. I think most of these girls have been playing since second or third grade.
Yeah, you're a competitor too.
Yeah. Pacing Aaron Andrews across the way. Hurlman missed both of them. Missed the rim. So the door is still left open. It's a 5-point game. Reading trailing with the basketball. Rodriguez across midcourt to Beatty. Back out to Bradley. Turns to Beatty in front of that red knight set. Now to the free throw line. Rodriguez wants to go in. Goes up off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound in two. Bodies get tangled. And we have another stop. This should be red knight ball. It is on the tie. Again, just going back to the physical part. Spring checked in, and like he did in the first half, instant offense. A steal again. Beatty off balance. Draws the foul. Almost got the bucket. And again, I love it. 21-18. Going to the free throw line. I'll use this term again. Getting up off the canvas, and here we go again.
Another foul on Hurlman. That's now her third.
Yolanda Velez checks in for the Red Knights. Beatty. First one is good. 7. She has 6 in the first half. 2-point game. No good. Stewart in a crowd with a rebound. Up ahead to Hyde. Waits for the running mate. Sees Hardy going down the right side. Skips the pass that was broken up and knocked out of bounds. Hyde lost the footing on the turn. Mag comes in. Lily Marshall is set. Mag Hurlman. Hardy. Stewart. Stewart catches the inbound. Flares it back out to Hardy. In a double team. Goes to Hyde. Hyde now dribbles it out. Restarts the offense. Mag to Hyde. Hardy waits on the other side, but she goes right side to Mag. Now to Hurlman in the block. Hurlman into double, triple team, knocked out of her hand. But again, not making anything easy down low.
No, not at all. Look, Reading knew what Wyomissing was going to want to do. They want to go through Amaya Stewart. But there wasn't anything in the second half. And they're forcing the other players to beat them. And so far tonight, they haven't.
Now they've got Stewart down low, but again, draws a crowd, but it doesn't matter. Amaya's 2 more first points in the second half. Boy, just keeps her cool underneath with 3 bodies draped all over them. I mean, if you're defense, what do you do at that point? 23-19, 4-point game. Reading ball. Velez travels. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty clear from here. I was only 3/4 steps. This throw got pretty close to make some.
So Wyomissing with the ball here in the third quarter, and immediately foul is probably Hyde. That's going to be Rodriguez, I think. Yep. Lex, that is her second, team second. So again, pressing in the front court. Yep, ball is forced free and ready with the turnover. Bradley into the front court. Knocked from behind, stolen by Hardy. Alexis got speed, we know that. Outruns everybody, know that. Hardy now with 4.
First bucket for Hardy since the first quarter.
Yeah, and you saw the speed, didn't you?
And they need more of that down the stretch.
6-point game. Third quarter. Reading trailing with the ball, and they cough it up. Maya Stewart ahead of the pack. Well, shoulder meets shoulder, and bigger shoulder wins. Spring glasses go flying. But nonetheless, the ball comes back to Reading.
The offensive foul and second on Stewart.
Lex Rodriguez is going to get spelled for a couple minutes. Annie Sosa comes in. Eddie and Sosa in the backcourt here. Collier, Bradley, and Spring out there for the Red Knights. It is Bradley who looks Sosa's way. Tried to skip a pass in. That was stolen by Mag. Oh, tap on the baseline. Hyde open, puts it down. Pass into Hardy. Just slows it down a little bit. 3:10 to go in the third. 6-point Wyomissing lead. Chance to play Governor Mifflin tomorrow night at 6 for the title. The winner of this game. Wyomissing looking for a three-peat is in a dogfight during this one. Hardy goes up next to. Oh, Hardy held 2 in the first half. Has got 4 here in the third. Chance to add it. Another point on. We saw this. Close game. Wyo makes a run, but Reading came back.
It's a big spot in the game again. Reading with Farm 3 heading to the fourth quarter.
Hardy. That is true. A 3-point play for Hardy. 28-19. Here comes that run we talked about. It is off bounce base. That is a foul. Hey, I do want to thank, we didn't get a chance to tell you after the break, but we did have a halftime show. Halftime show was brought to you by Lincoln Plumbing. Lincoln Plumbing and Heating. When you need a plumber, get a good one locally owned and operated for over 50 years. First free throw by Beatty is good. 50 years, Lincoln Plumbing has had the experience to help from a leaky faucet to a whole bathroom remodel. Call 610-376-0863 for Lincoln Plumbing and Heating, as honest as their name. Thanks to Lincoln Plumbing. 2 free throws by Beatty is good. That is for any halftime that you might have missed. Beatty free throws here in the third quarter as the take and contact is made. Maya Collier with her second. Lexi Hardy will go to the free throw line. Looking to add on to this 7-point lead. First one is good. That's pretty. That's nothing but twine that time.
That was a good looking shot right there. And Hardy is making up 6 points here in the third quarter after being quiet. That's 2 points in the first half.
Makes them both. 30-21. Equals that 9-point lead for the first half. Here comes Collier with a drive. That's good. That's a good, strong take. Strong.
First bucket, first points for Collier tonight.
Stops the run. 7-point game. Ball deflected up ahead. Spring and Stewart go for it together. I think they're going to get Spring for reaching in.
See her second foul.
As team foul number 5.
Yeah, the Wyomissing bench was saying that's 5 for shooting here, and then now, yeah, this is the ball over, so they're going to shoot.
Right, that'll send Maya Stewart to the free throw line. Told you 3 losses for Wyomissing during the season. Came to Hazelton, 6A school. First free throw, no good. 22-0 right now, Jake. Okay, 6A, 22-0. Then they lost to Middletown, 5A school that's 21-2 right now, and they lost to Westtown, which is the private school. They have T-ball. So no shame those losses for Wyomissing. Now Stewart uncharacteristically missing 2 free throws in a row. Beatty Jansen dishes down low, unable to finish with Laws, and the ball is deflected out of bounds. But Red Knights will keep it. 2:01 to go in the third, down 30-23. Sosa to Collier. Tried to force a pass inside, but luckily retrieved by her teammate. That's not the time to defend.
No, not at all.
I mean, if you're going to pass, if you're going to try to press it, it's got to have some conviction behind it.
Marshall fought for the foul. That's the first. Yeah.
Was that Marshall?
Here for Laws.
They got Marshall with her first?
Marshall for first.
First free throw, no good. So all of a sudden, the free throw line is nobody's friend. And the second one is good. Laws with the free throw, 1 for 2. 1:45 to go, timeout. Oh, no, excuse me. 1:46 to go, 6-point lead. Wyomissing leading Reading. Wire with the ball home white blue. Again, they're going to press, try to trap in the backcourt. Stewart comes to help out. Hawaii. 2 bodies go to the hardwood, and Ortega, I believe, will be called with the infraction.
Here's going to be Ortega. That's his second.
And yeah, Stewart getting up a little gingerly, but she seems okay. She'll go to the free throw line. No doubt about it that time, Jake.
15 tonight.
Reading has just been one big headache tonight for the Spartans. 2 free throws. 16 now for the senior. 1:35 left third quarter. Stepping through the lane was Beatty. Missed it, got the ball back, and she saved it. Tried to go off of Stewart. It worked the first time, not that time. Spartans got the basketball. Try to trap on the baseline. They will move through the ball. Oh, good defensive steal. Good take back by Beatty. Looks on the wing. It's got Sosa. Tries to find Collier, who can't get to it. That ball went out of bounds. So, yes, the turnover was finishing just stopped working.
Yeah, like I said, it's in the game that Reading High wants to play, a low-scoring, scrappy game. And they're down 8. Like I said, they're just one run away from really getting back in this. Look, Reading's going to have to work hard for their basket.
But Wyomissing is not a team you want to miss opportunities on. Loeb out there along with Hyde, Anders, Hardy, and Stewart. We go under a minute in the third. Stewart, little soft on the bounce to Anders, and that gets deflected off Bella's hands out of bounds. Springs checks back in. The Red Knights, Ortega will set. Laws is the big in the middle, out there with Springs along with Collier, and then Rodriguez is in there with Beatty. Samaya with the basketball. Penetration, kicks it out. Free ball by Beatty. Skips the rim, no good. Hardy with a rebound. 26 seconds left. Vardy push it up ahead. Hardy up ahead to Stewart. Stewart into a double team. Shot up. Call with a travel. Yeah, Maya even acknowledged that she did travel on that one. 17 seconds left in the third. 8-point Wyomissing lead, 32-24. Winner plays tomorrow night at 6 against Governor Mifflin for the Berks County title. A lot of basketball to go. Pull-up jumper Rodriguez. Yes, Rodriguez now getting closer. 32, 20 seconds through 3. Final 8 possibly coming up from Santander Arena next. Wyomissing leading Reading. Right here on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
UECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
Looking for a game-winning play for your next tailgate or get-together? Score big this season with trays from Chick-fil-A. Delicious chicken nuggets and chicken strips, fruits and garden salads, chocolate chunk cookies, and their delicious mac and cheese. Make a play with Chick-fil-A and you'll be a winner every time. Visit Chick-fil-A at Broadcasting Square, 5th Street Highway, and Exeter Commons. Chick-fil-A voted America's favorite fast food restaurant.
Back here from Santander, along with Jake Starr, I'm Jeff Nolan. The audio sounds a little weird. We're working through some technical stuff to get you ready for not only the end of this month, but Game 4 coming up. Berks Catholic and Reading, the boys' second semifinal. 32-26 in this one. Rodriguez with the steal. Tries to get him a little bit closer, and does. Rodriguez bucket to end the quarter, to bucket to start the quarter. Lex Rodriguez with the 4-point game. Jake, get up off the canvas. Just keep getting up. High. Just lobs it over to Hurlman, to try to force a pass down low to Marshall. Tumbles with Beatty to the floor. Stewart got the break in between quarters in about 45 seconds, and that's it. She is back up off the bench.
I see a lot of coaches, especially the college games, do that with their stars, that they'll try to cool them either a minute before or a minute after, like a TV timeout, so they can try and miss the milk any second of breath they can get them without actually sitting there.
That's what Coach Andrews did right there. Reading, not going away. Bring up, good. 32-30 and a steal. Oh, double dribble. Oh. Beatty with a double dribble off the steal. Woo, the place is starting to rock and roll. Nothing but problems inbounding this ball. They get it to Stewart. This is a battle-tested team in Wyomissing, so it's going to take a lot to shake them, but Reading is trying. This is a good one. Get past, down the baseline, out of bounds. Another turnover. 6:38 to play. Reading down 2 and the ball. Rashida Suber just directing traffic across the way for her offense from the bench. Springs, hold high, stop. Down the baseline in front of the bench to Beatty. What is she going to do? Jab step. Back out to Law, playing away from the bucket to Spring. Spring with a three. No. Stewart with a rebound. And they put 2 bodies on her and foul her. That's probably Beatty with the call. Yep.
It's a second for Beatty, so no worries about any foul troubles right now.
Deanna Beatty with her second, as Jake just said. Now again, they keep on pressing. Keep on pressing. Perlman breaks the press with a dribble across midcourt. Stop. sees it down low. Now Mags brings it out. Hardy, they will share the ball to the perimeter. Oh, going for the steal. With Collier, they got it, but no, it goes out of bounds. So you watch Hyde sit there and try to call out a play, but the defense is all over.
Yeah, Collier was right there the whole time. I had no idea it was coming.
5:52 to play. 2-point game. Wild ball and lead. This is Hardy. Into three bodies. Now over to Hyde. Hyde goes to Mag. Mag just hands the ball off to Hurl, and a reaching foul will be called. I believe it's going to be Rodriguez again. Number 3, Jake. Number 3. Something to keep an eye on. 5:40 to play. Hyde catches it midcourt, greeted there by Collier. Hands it off to Hardy. Hardy scoots down the lane, off the front of the rim, no good, but the whistle. So the ball is over the traveler? What is the color with?
Maybe a clock issue? I don't know. Not entirely sure.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. 5:28. Ball stays Reading's way. Chance to tie or take a lead. Boy, this game has got game one feel, Jake, all over the place. You remember George hit that three with 6:16 left. Take a lead. Driving is Collier. It's good, and we are tied at 5:10. 32-32. And bowling is sliding to Stewart. And a timeout taken. Full timeout. Aaron Andrews is instead of getting called with a travel. Call for timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and be back with more. 5:01 to play in the game. Tied at 32. More after this on 830 WEEU.
If you are buying or selling a home, contact RE/MAX real estate agent Phil Macaronis. With over 20 years of experience and a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, Phil does it all. From residential to commercial real estate sales. And with his large catalog of repeat and referral customers, you know you can depend on Phil Macaronis. No matter where you're looking for your next home. Call 610-670-2770 or call Phil directly anytime at 610-858-4555.
Us again, the final 5:01 in this one, along with Jake Starr. I'm Jeff Nolan. 32-32 as Tamaya Collier just tied it up with 5:10 to go. And it will be Wyomissing ball is almost called with the travel was Amaya Stewart, but Aaron Andrews quick to call that timeout to negate that. But with the Reading crowd, Jake, coming in for the fourth game, this place is going to be insane here in the final 5 minutes.
Yes, it is. 32-32. Also appreciate everyone sticking with us through those technical difficulties. Should be good to go now. Appreciate our crew for getting everything fixed so quickly.
All right, so Sienna Beatty will be called, well, just knocked out of bounds. No foul. Good one there. Hardy will inbound near side, back out to Hyde. Hyde, Hurleman, Maggs, Stewart, and Hardy. You put Annie McCaffrey out there. You got last year's lineup, but they don't have Annie McCaffrey this year. Dancing Aaron Andrews across the way. It's a nail biter right now. They hold the basketball. They go to Stewart, who finds her way to the cup and good. Great read there by Hurlman.
Up to 18 for Stewart tonight. Got to put the team on her back over this final 4:30 if Wyomissing is going to stave off the upset of Reading.
34-32, Spartans lead. Red Knight basketball. Ball's deflected. Beatty able to control it. Spins, goes, and lays it up and in as Hurlman fell down.
It's 11 for Beatty.
We are just trading right now, Jake.
Tough press from Reading, and it's going to be a foul. Yes, it is.
Rashida Suber doesn't like it on that Reading bench. But she had this team ready to go this afternoon.
Bradley gets called for the foul, her second. Team's third. 4 minutes to go.
Tied up at 34. Hyde, skip pass down the lane. Spring diving to get the basketball, made friends with people in the crowd. but the ball will come back to Wyomissing. I'm exhausted just watching this game.
We're not even playing.
I know. I'm starting to feel guilty. Hyde, hip high on the right side, greeted there by Beatty, pushes it to Hurleman. Hurleman now with the dribble, gets double teamed. They lob it into Stewart, deflected out of her hands, and a foul will be called on the Red Knights. They thought they got away with it.
I don't think the Red Knight fans are very happy right now. It's going to be on Bradley, her third. That's the team's fourth, so got to pay attention to that. Wyomissing no team fouls in this quarter, so that's something that could be huge down the stretch.
Home white there for the Spartans. Free throw line, Hurlman puts the ball to the floor, but it's deflected and tied up, and the possession arrow stays with Wyomissing. So again, that's becomes so important right now, that possession arrow. It's been an absolute dogfight and a great one. Stewart has the ball deflected and stolen. Rodriguez charges into the front court, but off her foot, but did it go off a Hyde? No, it did not. Oh, so Suber is off the bench saying, I thought it went off of Hyde, but I guess it didn't. Again, I referee with a better vantage point than myself. The emotions on both bench are just perfect right now. Now they're off the foot of Hardy. And we get a foul against the Red Knights on that one. No?
Is that a foul?
No. It can't be a foul. It's not a foul.
Kick ball?
It's a kick ball. Oh, they called it on Hardy. Oh, wow. Okay, so they call that on Hardy. For Lexus, that's going to be number 1. Yeah. Okay. So Velez checks in. Off the bench for the Red Knights. Rodriguez out there. Beatty's going to inbound. Spring over out there with Laws as well. 34-34, tied. 3:14 to play. Wyomissing and Reading. 1 seed Wyomissing, 4 seed Reading. Spring. Down low. Rodriguez turns around. Met there by Stewart. Back out to Beatty. Beatty in traffic. Blocked by Stewart. Rejected by Hurlman. Picked up by the Spartans. The lead up ahead to Lily Marshall. To a trailing Hardy. All right, now Stewart wants some help with the basketball. We'll dish it off to Marshall. Skip pass down that baseline. In tight to Stewart. Spins, uses the right hand off the glass.
That's 20 tonight for Stewart, right at her season high. And she gives Wyomissing the lead, 2.5 to go. And the Red Knights will take a timeout first.
Whew. All right, Jake. 36-34, 2:28 to play. Reading has thrown everything plus the kitchen sink and the neighbor's kitchen sink at you right now. What do you do?
It's got a grit. I mean, it comes down to toughness at this point. Whoever's the more tough team over the next 2:28 is who's going to win this basketball game. And I think that's, what Aaron Anders is telling his squad right now. Is like, look, we may have had some pretty wins this year, but this isn't going to be one of them. And that's the beauty of any sport, is that not every win's going to be pretty. So it's got to buckle in, dig deep, and just be gritty and try to pull this one out. If you're running high, keep doing what you're doing.
So 2:28 left. The team, this is such a cliche, the team that doesn't turn the ball over the most should walk off this floor with a win. And Reading has just caused havoc, forcing turnovers to Wyomissing this afternoon. The only problem is missed some chances to convert those into points. So if you look back, maybe that's something you talk about, depending upon the outcome.
Yeah, Reading's defense has been phenomenal tonight, but like you said, they've struggled in points off turnovers. But like I said, it's been a heck of an effort for Reading tonight, and see if the Red Knights
it's not
can
over.
Finish it.
Let's see. Rodriguez wants to call out Velez now, gives her the basketball. Les hip high on the right side. Not quite sure what to do with it. Puts it back in the hands of Lex Rodriguez. But a bad pass to steal by Maggs. Maggs will drive, blocked underneath and out of bounds. a good defensive play by Laws to get back there. So Velez now will be sent back to the bench, and we will get Tamaya Collier out there. WEEU ball, 2-point lead. And ball came loose.
It's like it was
Hyde had
blocked
a
by
block
Redding.
from behind. Oh, but chasing it down is Hardy. Boy, and when a push foul, it's going to be against
Collier, her
Collier.
third. That's the fifth, so should be shots here for Wyomissing.
1:58 to play. And Alexis Hardy, who has seen a few trips to the free throw line in the second half, will get another one. 3 of her 7 points coming from the stripe here in the second half. First one is good.
That's big.
Makes it a 3-point game.
We talked off the air at halftime about how basically it was only Amaya Stewart who was stepping up in the first half. Someone else had to step up for Wyomissing in the second half. That's been Alexis Hardy. She's up to 8 points in the second half, 10 total.
Missed the second free throw, rebounded by Beatty and Laws. They fought over it. Now Beatty has it. 1:52 to go, 3-point game. Driving the lane, up, no good. Beatty with the miss, rebounded by Hardy and foul. So now this is the problem. If you're going to foul, you're going to have to rely that this team is going to miss free throws. Number 4 on Bradley.
It's a Wyomissing team that's only 55% from the line this year. So, you're hoping the law of averages kind of sticks with you here. They hit 1 at 2, you're down 4.
Lex's first one, no good. There's your law of averages, my friend.
Of course, you're running high. You got to convert on you have to score on this next possession.
Kalani Ocasio back into the lineup for the Red Knights. Hardy, good. 1 for 2. 1:44 to play. 4-point WEEU lead. Rodriguez takes it into her own hands and lays it up for 2.
There's that big bucket for Redding.
Now they double team the ball. Out of trouble. Hurleman, Stewart one-on-one against Laws, and Laws won that battle. And retrieving the miss is Beatty. Up ahead, open is Rodriguez. Up and good. Ladies and gentlemen, stop me if you've heard this before, but we are tied. Oh, we are tied. Yabalex Rodriguez with back-to-back buckets and a timeout. We're going to grab a quick one. 1:07 to go. Tied up at 38. WEEU and Redding. More after this from Santander on 830 WEEU, the voice of Berks and beyond.
Ahoy! Adelphia Seafood is your neighborhood market for the freshest seafood around, with locations in West Lawn, Fairgrounds Market, and Pottsville. They offer a range of delicious options from crab cakes, clams, fresh organic salmon, and succulent shrimp, as well as convenient take-home dinners and more. For more information or to place an order, visit adelphiaseafood.com or just call one of their stores. Enjoy top-quality seafood and exceptional service right in your community at Adelphia Seafood.
You know, a night like this, a day and night like this doesn't happen without a lot of people doing a lot of great things. Matt Knob back at the studio, hasn't moved since 3:45 this afternoon, engineering all these games. Sean Tansky, I don't think he's moved since he sat down at 3:30. John Treese, our owner, even with us as well. And coming up is Bob McCool and Rich Scarcella. They've got the Berks Catholic and Reading game. Top-seeded Berks Catholic against Reading, who got into the Berks County playoffs the very last day with a win and a loss to Muhlenberg. So that'll rock the house after this one. But this is great right now. 1:07 to go in the game. Wyomissing Reading tied up at 38. WEEU with the ball. Double teamed on Amaya Stewart out around the perimeter. Just flashes it over to Hyde. They deal down low to Hurleman. No good. Stewart had the rebound taken out of her hands, recovered by Maggs. WEEU with the ball. They want to restart, but they're being pressed. Just chasing the ball all over the place is the Reading defense, looking for that turnover.
Can't foul if you're Reading.
Head fake. Oh, ball deflected through and picked up. No, recovered by Wyomissing. They had the ball and gave it back. Reading had the ball and gave it back. 30 seconds left. Tied up at 38. Elbow right. Perlman shot, no good. Rebounded, ball loose on the floor. Diving forward. There's 4 or 5 bodies. Picked up by Spring. Up ahead, wide open. Can they get it? No. This is going to be Rodriguez. Reverse underneath is good with 15 seconds left. Lex Rodriguez with the reverse underneath with 12.6 seconds left, and Reading goes up 2.
Are you kidding me?
That outlet pass fell short off the defender. Trailing the play was Kalani Ocasio, who had the presence of mind to pick up the basketball, finished the dish out to Rodriguez, who went reverse underneath, laid it up and in, and Wyomissing is looking up at the scoreboard going, we're down 2 with 12.6 seconds to play.
How about this effort from Reading High? They're one stop away from pulling off, I don't want to say improbable, but I think a lot of people didn't expect it unless you're wearing the red and black right now. So just what an effort from Reading High tonight. We'll see what Wyomissing has in them. I guess the question is, do you go for the win or you go for the tie? I feel like as the favorite, you go for the tie, but we'll see.
I'm gonna remind everybody, this team went to the state semifinals with almost a complete cast. This game is not over.
No, not at all.
This game is not. There's a lot of time here with 12.6 seconds left. They'll go the length of the floor. It's going to be Hardy, Hurlman, Hyde, Stewart, and Maggs. They've been here before. They're going to match up against Laws, Beatty, along with Ocasio, and Spring, and Rodriguez.
It's like Reading's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to take the timeout. They wanted to see the setup for Wyomissing.
I mean, if you're Wyomissing, I think if you're Reading, I think everyone in this arena knows who the ball is going to get to on this possession. That's 31. That's Amaya Stewart. So we'll kind of see how Reading defends this play.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. It'll be the 5 on the floor plus anybody who wants to volunteer from the stands. That's what it's going to be. Because Amaya Stewart gets the ball, that's probably what it's going to have to take to stop that young lady. Money's on the line right now, as they say, right? What did you get yourself into, Jake Starr? What did you get yourself into?
We have had 3 fantastic games. And the best part about it, we get one more.
Yeah, we do. Berks Catholic and Reading after this one. Bob and Rich. So the inbound is going to come. Laws guards the inbound on Hardy. 2 options are going to be Hyde. They break now, looking to get the ball in. They get it to Hurlman, clock rolling. Here comes Hurlman across midcourt. Fires it up ahead, gets it to Hardy, who runs it up, no good. Rebounded by Reading, and they try to tie it up with 4 seconds left. Possession arrow points to Reading.
Look at Rashida Suber right now running up and down the sideline, looking like Nick Sirianni the other night at the Super Bowl. How excited she is.
So, to the free throw line.
No, it's only the 13th foul.
See, you're right, it's only 3.
I thought the same thing, but now there's 4 seconds left, and Wyo still has 2 fouls to give, unless that was only the second team foul.
Okay, so Beatty's going to inbound with a 2-point lead. They get the ball in, fouled immediately is Ocasio.
So they still have one more foul to give, and then another foul to get the shots. He only got 2.9 seconds left. Yeah. You pretty much have to turn this over, Jeff.
Inbound at Rodriguez into the backcourt by Beatty. She is fouled immediately with 1.5 seconds left.
And there's still one more foul left to give.
Will the Mighty Spartans go down tonight in the semifinals? They went unbeaten until the state semis a year ago. Timeout taken by Reading. So just to recap, 2 years ago, Wyomissing beat Reading in the county finals. Last year, they took them out in the first round. Tonight, Reading with a chance to exercise a couple demons and send them to the title game against Governor Mifflin.
And look, 2 messages right now. If you're Reading, see the basketball into your arms, squeeze it as tight as you possibly can, and do not go anywhere. If you're Wyomissing, it is, you can't waste any time. That ball's not in your hand. You are smacking and you're getting a foul.
Oh, hug it like a newborn baby, baby.
You really only can afford for
1.5
maybe half a second
left
to come off, and I mean, it's still statistically very improbable because even if you fail and they shoot, you got a second. It's basically a full court shot at that point. So if you're Wyomissing, you pretty much need a steal right here. And if you don't get a steal, you better get that foul right away to give yourselves any bit of a shot.
All right, 1.5 seconds left. Reading with the inbound up 40-38. Inbounding. Going to be Rodriguez. Gets it into Beatty. Dribbles out of trouble. And the horn sounds. The horn sounds. And the jubilation begins. The Reading Red Knights win 40-38. Upsetting number one Wyomissing in their own backyard. The Red Knights pick it up. The win in Santander. We're going to take a timeout. We'll wrap and pack, ready for the next one. Right here on 830 WEEU, Voice of Berks and Beyond.
Got a special event? Let Renner's Markets cover the catering with their delicious selection of party platters and prepared foods. Host the best brunch with their sunrise brioche sliders, wraps, and fruit trays. Treat your guests to Renner's assortment of pastries and cakes, or take your party to the next level with fried or rotisserie chicken, shrimp cocktail trays, traditional or boneless wings, and even more easy-to-heat meals made by our executive chefs. Put down the apron and pick up the party with Renner's Catering. Check out the menu at the market or order online at rennersmarkets.com.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is Cross Keys Insurance. Get a quote today at crosskeysins.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
They say dogs are man's best friend, so they deserve the very best. Houndstown in Reading is a full-service dog daycare and boarding facility with spacious rooms, quality grooming, and plenty of room for fun. While you're away, the dogs will play. Houndstown has all the enrichment your pet needs for their physical and social health. They offer a variety of spa services like baths, nail trimming, toothbrushing, and dematting. Give Fido the finest at Houndstown, 610-947-1441, or visit houndstownreading.com.
40-38 upset win for Reading over Wyomissing as they charge into the stands right now. Welcome to the Pizza Coma postgame show. Pizza Coma is a family-owned business going strong on the Fifth Street Highway for over 50 years.